We're situated about 8 miles west of New York City at MetLife Stadium in East Rutherford. The first 2 months of the regular season down. What will the final 2 bring us as we're off in Week 9? And a nice return sets him up pretty good here right at the 30-yard line.
The Giants take over first and 10 at their own 30-yard line.
So first and 10 now from the 30. First carry for DeAndre Swift. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. 11 yards there on the first play from scrimmage. Well, there you go. This offense off to a strong start this afternoon.
Yeah, with a big run and a first down. That's putting what you practice into play. That's excellent execution to get things started.
That's a good acceleration there as he's across midfield to the 48-yard line. 11 yards there, just like last play. Absolutely no trouble moving the ball on the ground on the first 2 plays from scrimmage.
Absolutely. You know what I really like? Same guy carrying the ball in both plays, and what drives me crazy is when a back has a nice run, he taps his helmet to go out of the game. I would want the ball again and again and again.
And this is caught, and he will take it on in for a giant touchdown. Malik Neighbors with touchdown number 12 on the year. And the Giants need just 3 plays to go down and take the early lead. Extra point try good by Gano. And that makes the score 7-0. Seven nothing is our score. Ready for the dynamic kickoff as this one's away. The lane opens here. He's past the 30.
No one makes the Sunday on the return. The Commanders take over first and 10 at their own 33-yard line.
Now Daniels. He'll get this out wide to Eckler. They'll wind up getting just a yard, and it's 2nd down. Well, these 2 teams did meet in our nation's capital earlier this season with Washington picking up the win at Commanders Field. So they're looking for another win here at MetLife Stadium to take the season series to. This is intercepted. Picked off by Bobby Okereke. Inside the 10, and he will bring it back. It's a pick 6 and a Giants touchdown. Gano for the extra point. And it's good, and they have jumped out here to a quick 14-0 first quarter lead. So they throw the pick 6. They'll get another shot at it now as this one's in the air. And they will not get a chance to return this one. It's through the back of the end zone for a touchback. The Washington offense at the line and ready to roll. And they are trying to create some separation within the division. And look, CD, I know that this is still the first half of the season, but this is a big match. Oh, another ball up for grabs here, and this one is intercepted. And he will bring it back. It's a pick 6 and a Giants touchdown. Charles, it is pretty rare that we see a team build this kind of lead in the opening quarter. And, man, they seem to be clicking on all 3 phases right there. The defense doing its part with a pick 6.
and it's absolutely been the definition of a start that you would pick for yourself and for your team, right? And I have a feeling that they just want to stay in this zone. What's truly incredible about this start is they can add on a couple more scores. This one could legitimately be over in the second quarter.
First and 10 at their own 20-yard line.
Throwing after the interception, Daniels. And that is going to be incomplete as he led him a bit too much. Was trying to get it to Terry McLaurin, and that'll bring up second down. You talk about this Giant defense. They're a top 5 unit right now against the pass in the league. In fact, they sit at number 5.
And I'm struggling a little bit trying to really categorize this crew. They're top 10 in the league against the pass, but the bottom half of the league in sacking the quarterback. That doesn't make sense. Imagine if this group ever put pressure on the QB, they'd easily move into the top 5.
Oh, had his hands on it, couldn't bring it in. Pretty symptomatic of how this game's been going.
I know this offense was expecting to do big things, but it certainly hasn't turned out that way, at least not through the first 3 drives. They're definitely going to have to put their heads together and start concocting some offense that'll move the ball downfield.
A 40-yard punt, no return, and it'll be Giant football, first and 10. The Giants offense at the line, ready to begin their next drive. This drive here beginning probably with a pair of motivated groups. Remember, the offense scored a touchdown on their last time out. Looking to repeat that in Charles's defense. They were very frustrated after giving up 6 the last time on the field.
And frankly, it's just a battle of wills in a lot of ways, because you know they're both motivated. They both game plan for this drive, and they both have specific outcomes in mind. To me, it just comes down to who can execute better and which side can step up and assert its will over the other.
He'll get 15 and a Giants first down.
Well, they came into this game saying it was important that they set the tone and show that they can run the football. I believe that they've done that here in the first quarter.
Now Flacco. And they're not able to hook up there. Incomplete.
One thing that you're going to see from this offense is that they love the matchup with their wide receivers against this secondary. That one wasn't successful, but don't expect them to back away from attacking all game long.
Now Flacco. Escaping the pressure right. Now he's going to throw deep right side. And this is caught inside the 5. It's a big-time play there for the G-Men. 44 yards.
There's no doubt in my mind that not many guys in this league have had the impact that he's had here in the first half of the season. He's been a big play guy from the word go and continues to be one with another one right there.
And here's another interception, the 3rd of this first quarter. And he'll take this into the end zone. Now, hold on here. We do have a flag down. So let's see what this is about. So they obviously declined that, and it is a touchdown.
They still have the option, but let's face it.
There's no option.
There's no option when you score a touchdown. An easy call for them.
Extra point by Seibert, up and good. And they'll cut the lead to 21-7. So they'll get another shot on offense following that pick 6. And now the kick is away. Oh, a good return up past the 30. And they'll have very good starting field position as he's up just shy of the 40. Good starting field position for the New York Giants here as they come up first and 10 at the 39-yard line. Flacco right back to work after the pick 6. Open target here, Darius Slayton. And he has a big gain inside the 40 before being dropped. 22 yards on the catch and run, a first down.
That's good for a New York Giant. Here we go.
They will run straight ahead with Swift. And he'll lose yardage on the play back at the 45-yard line. He lost 6 there on the first down play.
It's a tough one right there. He ran right into the teeth of the blitz as the linebacker was freed up in order to stuff that one for a loss. I think quarterbacks got to see that. Got to find a way to audible into something a little more advantageous.
5 yards will get them back to the original line of scrimmage, but now they're looking at 3rd and 10.
A quick burst there, and he nicely bit off a pretty decent gain.
Here's 3rd and 10. Here's Flacco. And now the ball's out. Fumble near midfield. Points 1, 2, and 3 in their defensive game plan was to get to the quarterback and knock the ball free. They did it there. Luckily, offense hangs on to it.
Yeah, that's got to serve as a wake-up call, though, because they can't afford to let the ball go over to the defense and miss opportunities. And I'm not saying it happened here, but you know what a good rule of thumb is when a play like that occurs? You know who usually recovers it? The guy who missed his block and let his quarterback get hit.
And he'll take a shot at the end of that one, and they'll begin right there. Out there set and ready for this next drive, the Washington offense. These guys definitely hoping for a better showing than their last appearance. They couldn't really even move the football much beyond the shadows of their own goalpost, Charles. We'll see if they can get a better, more sustained drive going here.
Yeah, every team that we ever talk to says the exact same thing. When you start a drive from that deep in your own territory, the goal is a minimum of at least 2 first downs, because even if you have to punt then, you change the field position, right? You flip the field a little bit. They didn't get that done. This time they want to string together a nice drive and help themselves out.
Throwing now is Daniels. That's complete. Terry McLaurin with it. And he's got it past the 30 before he's hit and dropped. First catch here by McLaurin, and he's got himself a first down. Up the middle, Nwangu. And he'll get a few yards here to the 34. Bobby Okereke making that tackle. A pretty wild first quarter. 21-7, our score. The Washington with the football here to begin quarter number 2. As they've got a 2nd and 8 forthcoming. To throw is Daniels. Got a man. It's the rookie out of the 3rd round. And they're going to have another first down as the tackle's made at the Giants' 40. A really nice gain of 25 yards. So the drive takes them into Giants territory now. 1st and 10 right at the 40. And he takes a shot on the release as this will be incomplete.
This could be the start of a nice stand from this defense now for getting walked backwards on this drive. Come through with another one here, and you have them staring at a 3rd and long, and that puts the defense in a position to dictate to the offense.
Daniels looking to throw. That's caught by Sennett. And they're going to have another first down as the tackle's made at the Giants' 13-yard line. That's good for 28 yards. From the 13 now, they work on 1st and 10. Give left side here for Nwangu. And he takes it in. Touchdown, Commanders. Kene Nwangu. His 7th rushing touchdown on the year. And the Commanders are back within a score. Extra point by Seibert up and good. And they're back within a touchdown at 21-14. Following the touchdown, here's Seibert now to kick it off. And he's up across the 25 and down at the 28. The Giants offense at the line, ready to begin their next drive. Let's go. They've seen their 21-0 advantage cut to just 7, so time to go back to work here. 1st and 10. Oh, hit as he throws there, incomplete.
Partner, what we're seeing so far is a defense is certainly coordinated. Both levels doing their jobs in tandem. The back helping the front helping the back. The pressure got home on that last play and forced him to try and throw through contact and short of the sticks.
Here we go. 19 tight. Panther 11.
Flacco. Hyatt there to grab it. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. His first catch, good for 14 there and a first down. Setting up to throw, Flacco. Looking Hyatt's way once again. And he'll be taken down across the 50 at the 45 in enemy territory. This duo locked in, 14 yards there and a first down.
First and 10 at the 45-yard line.
Let's go now.
Operating off play action, Flacco. Flushed out right. Short throw caught by Dulcich. A lot of effort there for just a 3-yard gain, and now second down. The Giants at 5-3 now on the year. And they come in on a pretty good roll here. Winners of 3 straight.
And I thought that they played pretty well last week. Their execution, their discipline, their resilience, all on display in that victory.
That's caught left side by Neighbors. A gain of 3 last play. This time they double it and pick up 6. Here now, 3rd and a yard. Flacco fakes the give, sets to throw. They'll roll him out right. That is caught. And he'll head out of bounds inside the 10. Mark him down at the 9. They're able to convert on 3rd down, and that sets up a 1st and goal.
That's another New York Giants.
On the jet sweep, here's Neighbors. Oh, and this one may need to go back to the drawing board. He's going to be swallowed up right away. Getting to the ball that time was Jeremy Chin. So they get pushed back to the 11, and here's 2nd and goal. From the gun, Flacco. Now the pressure gets there, and he goes down just inside the 20 at the 19. Dorrance Armstrong. It'll go as a loss of about 8 as he gets in there to drop him. Way back at the 19 now. What do they have here on 3rd and goal? Operating out of the gun, Flacco. To the goal line, but it's incomplete.
Certainly looked like someone was very confident in his ability to fit that one in. I would say he was overconfident because there wasn't a whole lot of separation there. Had that one covered pretty well downfield and knocked it away.
So he's been automatic to this point of the season, and he connects on the field goal there.
And what a luxury it is to have a kicker you can depend upon, partner, because he hasn't missed all year long. Converts on that one as well. And kudos to you. You didn't jinx him.
And we will not have a run back here. It's a touchback, and it'll come out to the 20-yard line. The Washington offense at the line and ready to roll. Well, certainly they'd rather have the scenario they had last time out, Charles. Remember, they had the short field. They took it in the end zone. Now this is going to have to be a longer, more sustained drive if they want to get points.
Yeah, a little bit more of a quick strike opportunity last time by where they were on the field, and you're exactly right about that. But now, backed up a little bit. What's that old expression we love to use? Time to matriculate the ball down the field and try and do it again.
And he's upended after a gain of 2 out to the 27. Coming up here looking for 3 yards to pick up the first. Here's Daniels. Work in the middle of the field, and he's got a man complete. And he's going to have a Commanders first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion. Straight ahead, here's Nwangu. And he works free. And he'll take this to the other side of midfield before going out of bounds.
Now, that was an excellent run. And when you see that happen, that's when you're seeing guys doing their job and then some people doing a little bit more. Offensive linemen and tight ends, they're expected to block. But the wide receivers, all they want to do is catch passes. So when they block on a big-time running play and create extra space, you've kind of hit the jackpot there.
To the air goes Daniels. And he's going to be intercepted for the 3rd time thus far. And the Giants are going to take over a couple of yards shy of midfield. He's had a fantastic rookie season, made a lot of lovely throws, but that wasn't one of them.
Well, we got to give him one, don't we? I mean, with the year he's having, a lot easier for he and his teammates to accept that throw because for the most part, what they've seen, it's been pretty sensational.
The Giants offense at the line, ready to begin their next drive. They get the pick. Now what can Flacco do on first down? He's across midfield. And finally taken down at the 35-yard line. That's a good way to start the drive. 17 yards and a first down. Here's Flacco. And a dangerous throw there, incomplete. He threw that into coverage. It was nearly intercepted.
That certainly appeared to be a play call where they were just trying to make second down, second and short. I think they thought the coverage was off a little bit more than it was. Nice job there pressing up on it and forcing the incompletion.
And that's to the left sideline and incomplete.
Not only did he have a chance to scan the field there, it felt like he had a chance to scan it twice. The protection was that good. Unfortunately for him, the coverage downfield, equally good.
So back-to-back incompletions, and that has him staring at a 3rd and 10. He's got his target. That's complete. And down to the 20 he'll go before heading out of bounds. Another good completion on the drive as the Giants have a first down. And again, it's Flacco to throw. And that is caught. He's got it for a Giant touchdown. Darius Slayton, a 20-yard touchdown. And the Giants will extend their lead in the final minute of the half. Gano now to add the extra point. And that'll make this a 3-score game as the lead moves to 17. Gano now following the touchdown here to kick it away. And this return going to come to a quick end as he is belted at the end of that one. Out there set and ready for this next drive, the Washington offense. I don't think they need to be reminded of the situation here. I mean, the clock is dwindling. 3-score deficit waiting for them at halftime unless they can get something on the board here before intermission. And he's got McCaffrey open, complete. Yeah, he will go out right near the 35-yard line. And that one results in 35 yards. 1st and 10 here. You know, if they could just get 3 out of this, there's something about narrowing it to a 2-score game at half that makes it feel like much less of an obstacle. Now Daniels. Open man down the field. It's a tight end center. Touchdown, Washington. Ben Sinnott, 35 yards. And the Commanders get a late score here in the final minute of the first half. Extra point by Seibert, up and good. And the lead is trimmed down to 10. Following the touchdown, here's Seibert now to kick it off. And he'll go down as this drive will start at the 25-yard line. The Giants offense at the line, ready to begin their next drive. And with a 2-score lead already, they may just look to get this thing to the locker room. Oh, the ball comes out on the hit, but they'll say it's incomplete.
When defenses get to the quarterback that quickly, a lot of times it's called a jailbreak. It wasn't quite that fast, but fast enough that he had no time to look downfield and set himself to throw the ball. And as he tried to do that, he was hit, and it forced an incompletion.
And on the left sideline, he caught it, but out of bounds, according to the head linesman. Incomplete, so the ball a little late getting there, and it's 3rd down. Now they face a 3rd and 10 after back-to-back incompletions. To pass, Flacco. As this complete to Daniel Bellinger. And past the 40 before he's out of bounds. He's got his first catch here before halftime, and it goes for a first down.
So many times in my career I've heard coaches talk about completions are one thing, but as long as we're there at the catch and we get guys on the ground, we can live with that. But if you're going to give up 10, 12, 15 yards after the catch, then your defense is going to be in a lot of trouble.
Once more, it's Flacco. Over the middle, taken in by Neighbors. And we're going to get a timeout with 2 seconds remaining in the second quarter. So with 2 ticks left here in the half, on is the field goal unit. And now we'll get a late timeout as it comes in the waning moments of quarter number 2.
A 50-yard attempt.
Gano's kick is good, and that will do it for this first half. Time for a break. We've hit halftime. 2 quarters down, 2 still remain. We step aside. This is the NFL on EA Sports. And we welcome you back now. Alongside Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gaudin, getting set for quarter number 3 here. Washington down on the scoreboard, but they are getting the football first here, and we are back underway on EA Sports. Oh, a good-looking return set up here. And they're going to have good starting field position. He's out of bounds, but not before he's across the 35. The Washington offense at the line and ready to roll. This offense, Charles, had a strong first half throwing the football, at least in terms of yardage, but that hasn't translated so far on the scoreboard as they begin the third quarter here, trailing and looking for a little momentum.
Yeah, you're right about that because, let's face it, in the first half, most of their focus was in the passing game. And to their credit, resulted in a healthy amount of yardage. So I would think that at halftime, they're going to anticipate that defense loosening up a little bit to try and cover the passing lanes. They've got to get the running game going, and there should be some gaps to run through now. On a second and long, it's really nice to see an offense that has enough confidence to run the football in that situation. I think that goes back to their practice and game planning. They've seen things that they've seen on tape and in previous games that led them to believe that even in a long-distance situation, they can still run the football and gain enough yardage to put themselves in a good spot on third down.
Here's Tressway now as he'll kick it away for the second time. And just a net of 31 here. 40-yard punt, 9 on the return. And they will take over 1st and 10. The Giants offense at the line, ready to begin their next drive.
Here we go, Shaq.
He's got Slayton on the slant. He'll be dropped after a gain of about 6 across the 30 to the 31. They'll come up now 2nd and 4 from the 31.
Let's go now.
They fake the handoff. Now Flacco to pass. Flush to his right. That to the sideline, and it's intercepted. I know it appeared he was saying, hey, give me the football, I'm open, but I don't know if that's a pass that he should have thrown there.
Well, I don't think we've ever met a wide receiver that doesn't think he is open or is about to be open.
True.
So when you throw your hand up in the air and tell your quarterback, hey, I'm available, he's trusting that you are. In this case, he was not, and it turned into disaster for them.
A very nice pickup of 33 yards. 1st and goal, and they got to be thinking a chance to get right back into this football game. Handoff here to Nwangu, pushing through the contact, and he'll be brought down right on the edge of the goal line at about the 1-yard line. 40 yards rushing for him now in the ball game. 2nd and goal from the 1. And they'll run again, and he is into the end zone. Touchdown, Washington. Kene Nwangu with his 2nd touchdown of the afternoon. And the Commanders take the interception on defense and convert it into 6 points. Extra point by Seibert, up and good, and the lead will shrink to 6. Following the touchdown, here's Seibert now to kick it off. Oh, a dangerous return man showing it here. Darius Slayton. And he'll bring it back all the way. Touchdown, Giants. It's been a back-and-forth game, a lot of points on the board, and that return right there kind of indicative of how this thing's gone.
Well, you've seen both teams go at it, and as you just pointed out, both of them have found the end zone. But just like in boxing, you know the blow that hurts the most? The one you didn't see coming, and that often is the case when it comes in special teams.
Gano the extra point, and the lead now stands at 13. So now the other return teams out there as they'll try to duplicate what they just saw. And they'll opt not to return this, but since the ball did hit in the landing zone, this will come out to the 20. Out there set and ready for this next drive, the Washington offense. They coming off a touchdown drive the last time they had the ball. That cut down the lead. Now the defense does their part, got them the football back.
So now maybe with the touchdown they scored previously, plus their defense making that stand up and getting the ball right back, momentum may be shifting in their favor.
After the incompletion, here's 2nd and 10 from the 20. Throwing now is Daniels. Looking for McLaurin, and he's got him. And he is out of bounds right around the 34. A gain of 14, first down Commanders.
I'll tell you what, a lot of those mid-range throws have been available because sometimes teams get too concerned about the deep ball and they leave too much space in front of them. And these guys have been taking advantage so far.
On first down, they'll run with Nwangu. And they'll get him down after a pickup of 8, 2nd and 2.
You know what really fires up offensive linemen? When the guy that is carrying the ball behind them can create his own space and break a tackle along the way.
Now a 2nd and 2. In motion, the tight end. To throw is Daniels. And his pass is intercepted for the 4th time today. Picked off by Bobby Okereke. And he will bring it back. It's a pick 6 and a Giants touchdown. Gano for the extra point. And that one pushes the lead up to an even 20. So they throw the pick 6. They'll get another shot at it now as this one's in the air. Now a crease here as he's past the 30. And he takes it all the way across the 40 before going out of bounds.
We all know that teams never want to use the word panic. But if they expect to win this game, it has to start right here, right now. That return just set them up for points, and it needs to be a touchdown, not a field goal.
And he's going to take this one up only to about the 44-yard line. A gain of 3, 2nd down. A nice play design there with the touch pass. Looked good at the start, but bottom line, the defense was ready.
And they did a nice job scouting, didn't they? Not just scouting, but now executing once they saw the play for real after having worked on it all week in practice. They drilled on the play, then they drilled him.
And they're well past midfield, just a yard or two shy of the 40. Rookie to rookie on the hook up there, and it's a first down.
And this was a nice example of an offensive coordinator scheming his guy open. Just a little underneath route, just trying to free up some space, and it worked awfully well. Got him not just space.
And a big loss here as he's taken down. The defense rising to the challenge and setting him back on the sand.
I think we've seen this before. If someone's down 3 scores, that situation there, it's just going to add to their growing frustrations, don't you think?
Yeah, a bad number 3 right now. 3-score game, 3rd quarter, 3 and out, not what they wanted. And you can tell on the sideline, those faces are getting a little bit longer as this one goes. Well, this one from about 2 counties over after the sack. They come up on a 2nd and very long. Daniels looking to throw. Got a man. It's Diaby Brown, complete. And they're going to have another first down as the tackle's made at the Giants' 30. A good pickup there, 26 yards.
Press coverage on the outside, and for defenders, that's the ultimate risk-reward. If you take the risk, Can you reward yourself by keeping him on the line of scrimmage? But no, not on that one. Got to step on him. Now it's just a matter of laying the ball out there for him to go get it.
So the drive takes him into Giants territory now, 1st and 10 at the 30-yard line. And he'll be hit as he releases it, and that'll fall incomplete.
Another throw there off the mark, and obviously he's battled all of the interceptions. Things just haven't been true to form for him. I don't know. What do you think's going on out there, CD?
That's a great question, and my suspicion is he's been coached really well to not show that he's having a problem. You know, they always tell you no matter what, you keep throwing the football with confidence. Well, we're not seeing a confident thrower right now. He's off balance, the passing game's off balance, and the defense is taking advantage.
He's going to get that to his running back out of the backfield. And out of bounds right around the 20. They have the first down with that gain of 4 yards.
But with the score where it is, you're not thinking field goals right now. You need touchdowns. So that was a much-needed conversion there on 3rd down.
Under a minute to go in this 3rd quarter as they come up 1st and 10. Operating from the gun, Daniels. And oh my goodness, here's a 5th interception. Isaiah Simmons picking it off. And they finally put it into this return, but not before he's all the way down to the 37. And you have to wonder, Charles, a game like this, 5 interceptions, what does this do to the psyche of a young quarterback?
Well, based on the fact that he's still out there and he threw a 5th interception, I'm wondering if his head coach believes that he's really strong mentally and wants him to play through it. Because otherwise, you need to get him out and fight another day, because this could leave lasting damage if he keeps throwing interceptions.
Trying to shake off the interception from the last drive. He'll look to throw. And incomplete, he dropped it. Maybe a rookie mistake there. 2nd down.
Well, defensively, you're over there trying to catch your breath and trying not to show the offense that you're a little bit fatigued. You're right back out there after the turnover. Now they've got to work towards getting another couple of stops and forcing them into at least a long field goal situation.
That's out quickly to Hyatt. They do get a couple, but they'll be left staring at a 3rd and 8 coming up.
The goal of a wide receiver screen is get enough blockers in front to create a wall and let him pick his spot to run the football. How about the defense there, swarming to it and not allowing that to happen? Did not let him get downfield.
So they'll get a little extra time to come up with his 3rd down play as we've played 3 quarters. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. Back now here at MetLife Stadium. It's the Giants with the football and also the lead as we get set to start quarter number 4. So 3rd down now. They need the 27-yard line for a first.
Ready.
And they'll send the tight end in motion. 3rd down, Flacco from the gun. He's going to get that to Swift underneath. And he will be marked down short of the first as they get to him at the 29. It'll go down as a gain of 6, and that's going to make it 4th down.
A short gain that doesn't get them the first down brings up a 4th down situation.
Really nice job defensively. They knew where the sticks were. They got the stop before it. The offense staying out. They're going to go on 4th and 2. They're going to try it. Here's Flacco. And they hit him as he throws, as this one's going to go straight down to the turf. Incomplete. The Giants go on 4th, but come up empty. And Washington will have it on the turnover on downs. The Washington offense at the line and ready to roll.
And you see a lot of frustrated faces as they are inching closer to a 4th straight loss.
Throwing to start the drive. Daniels.
There's a short one pulled in by Simmons.
Touchdown, Washington. De'Ami Brown, his first touchdown on the year.
And the Commanders have got it back to a 2-score game here in the 4th. Coaches must really like to see that from the quarterback because he's had the interceptions in this game, but they're able to connect on the touchdown pass.
And teammates love to see that because they know that they miss blocks during a game, but they come back and make them later on. They miss tackles, right? They miss making plays, but the spotlight is magnified on your quarterback. And when he stands up to the pressure and comes back and throws a touchdown pass after throwing some picks earlier, they feel great about that guy.
And likewise for him personally, as a rookie quarterback, has to give him more confidence. Powerful running. And the kick team down there quickly. They don't have to run as far as they used to. And they're able to stop him before he can even make it to the 15. The Giants offense at the line, ready to begin their next drive. Now, there are 2 scores on the plus side. Still time here in this fourth quarter, but maybe you start thinking about playing keep away?
Yeah, I think here's the situation. You're not thinking touchdowns anymore. You're just thinking first downs. To keep up with your theme there, playing keep away, first downs, they can't touch the ball.
Flacco. That one finds Hyatt. And he's got it past the 30 before he's hit and dropped. 19 yards to pick up there. Move the chains. Play action. Flacco. Going up top. And intercepted. Maybe the turning point they need. Picked off by Marshawn Lattimore. And the Commanders are right back in this football game. That is the play they needed in a 2-score game here in the fourth quarter.
No doubt about it. They did what they had to do to give themselves a chance to get back into the game. They turned it over to the offense. They are now in charge.
Now they need to execute. Out there set and ready for this next drive, the Washington offense. The interception was a great starting point, but now they need points pretty quickly, down 2 scores. And not a whole lot of room to operate there on the first down run. He gets maybe 3.
If they want to start getting back into this game, it behooves them to get better on first down.
Yeah, certainly not what they were looking for there out of the opening play of this drive. From the shotgun, it's Daniels. Now throw out wide, going to be incomplete.
I'm not even sure I know who this guy is out there playing right now. This is very unlike him, one of the most accurate guys in the league. Totally off his game right now.
I don't know. I was going to ask you what you pin it on, but defensively, they've been pretty solid.
But sometimes, you know, those defenders, they get into the receivers pretty well, and if they chip away at their timing, it's going to affect what you're doing throwing the ball as well.
Pass taken in by his big tight end. And all the way down to the 17-yard line. A huge play there for Washington. And even 40 yards. So from the 17 now, here's a 1st and 10. In motion comes the tight end left. Here's Daniels. That's caught by Sennett. So give him 5 yards there on the pitch and catch. And it'll be 2nd down.
Nice rhythm throw there on first down. He located his tight end, made it a nice easy pitch and catch.
Hoping he can break a tackle or two. Wasn't able to do that there, but still good yardage. To the air goes Daniels. Man open left side is Brown. And he is into the end zone for a Washington touchdown. De'Ami Brown with 2 touchdowns on the season, both in this game. And the Commanders have made it a 1-score game again here in the 4th. Extra point by Seibert, up and good. And now things get a bit more interesting here in this 4th quarter. Following the touchdown, here's Seibert now to kick it off. And no run back here. That's going to be a touchback. And we'll bring it out to the 30-yard line. The Giants offense at the line, ready to begin their next drive. I'm curious to see, Charles, about the play calling on this drive. Last time out, the interception that led to a touchdown. Here we are. I mean, very close, 1-score game.
Yeah, and if I'm a defender, I'm actually chirping to you on the other side of the ball saying, hey, we picked off the last one. What you going to do about it now? So when you do throw the football, high percentage, but throw it with confidence. Because if there's any hesitancy at all, it could end up in enemy's hands again.
Now it's Flacco.
The short throw pulled in by Bellinger.
And they'll wind up getting this to the 37. Gain of 9.
Let's not quibble about the gain there on second down. That was a positive play because that was a take-what-you-can-get situation. Got out to the tight end. Now it gives them a much better opportunity to convert on third down.
Here's Flacco.
He's got his target. That's complete. Now he's into the clear again.
And he will take it on in for a giant touchdown.
Darius Slayton, 63 yards. And the Giants are about to make it 4 straight as they add to this fourth quarter advantage.
Gano now to add the extra point. And the lead is now 13. Gano now following the touchdown here to kick it away. And he is out of bounds as they'll start up past the 30.
The Commanders take over first and 10 at their own 33-yard line.
The Washington offense at the line and ready to roll. Well, that last touchdown we just saw, what an important one. Now it's back to a 2-score deficit for this crew as they take the field here, and they are in desperate need of finding the end zone.
And he takes this one down almost all the way to the 30.
Well, this game has certainly had no shortage of offense. Both teams have been revved up from the start. And here's yet another big play. Boy, both defenses have just got to be dragging out there because they've been run ragged throughout.
Eluding the pressure right.
That'll be complete to the running back, Nwangu.
And he is out of bounds inside the 30.
Heady on that one, huh? Getting out of bounds before the 2-minute warning. They get an extra timeout, extra opportunity to move the ball downfield. Very smart football.
Let's go.
Now Daniels. A quick throw there is incomplete. With the crowd here at MetLife Stadium in full roar. Third down.
Here we go. 19 seconds.
Working out of the gun, Daniels. Down under 2 minutes to go in this football game. Oh, this will be incomplete. The rush gets home just as he was letting that go. That could have been worse. Instead, it's fourth down. Daniels going to throw for it. Work in the middle of the field, and he's got a man complete.
And they've got it inside the 10 at the 8. They keep the game alive, at least for the moment, as it's a first down. They'll stick with the passing game as he looks to throw. Caught on the slant.
And Washington now going to use the first of their 3 timeouts
as they'll talk things over prior to this upcoming second down play.
They go play action. Daniels. A quick throw knocked away. It's incomplete.
Now the focus is really clear. They need to get that first down and either get out of bounds or maybe use one of those timeouts.
They'll look to run with Nwangu.
He's not going to get there. That won't even be close. It was blown up in the backfield. Now Washington going to use the second of their 3 timeouts as they stop it prior to what will be an important fourth down.
Here we go. The noise deafening. 4th and goal.
As expected, they're going for it to keep the drive alive. Escaping the pressure right. And this is caught now for a late touchdown. So hold everything here. This one's not over yet. Seibert on for the PAT. Oh, I was just about to say he had missed an extra point all season, but there it is. His first miss, no good. So a minute and change to go, and this is going to be an onside kick. And this is going to be covered up by the Giants. The risk-reward of the onside kick. When you don't get it, the risk comes out to play, and here they gave up great field position.
And that's the key to everything, because you're trying your best to press advantages when you have them, and field position leads you to that type of play calling, and whether you want to blitz or whether you want to throw the ball deep, those types of things. Now they've given up that type of field position, the advantage is switched to their opponent.
5 points of contact necessary at this stage as they'll run on first down.
And he is met in his tracks behind the line of scrimmage.
A loss of 2 brings up 2nd and 12.
So he'll take a knee here to wrap this one up, and he's going to want to keep that game ball. He was sensational. But taking that knee, maybe just a sigh of relief. They withstood a big fourth quarter comeback. Able to hold on, though.
Certainly looked like they had things going their way, didn't it? In the fourth quarter, they had to just hold on. As you said, furious assault on them, but they were able to get it done, take a knee, and head to the locker room with a win.
Charles, normally when you see a group score this many points, it's a complete blowout. But instead, they needed every single one of those in this close, high-scoring affair.
And, Brandon, I'm still on the edge of my seat after that one, because when you have that much scoring and it still comes down to a one-possession game at the end, that's not something we see very often. And in this case, these offenses, they brought it. The defenses, they're going to need some work going forward.
So for the Jets, the win will help them keep pace in the playoff race as they move to 6-3 on the year. And they will hit the road next week to take on the Carolina Panthers.
Meanwhile, for the Commanders,
they'll lose an important one here as that drops them to 5-4 on the season. And they'll get a chance to redeem themselves at home next week. Thanks for